recording.
So we're gonna.
It's your show, buddy.
You're in charge.
Okay.
We listen to you now.
You said Damian Wayne, Robbins, and this is your program. You lead the charge. I will just be an ass like normal.
Holy shit!
It's your show, buddy.
So how's it going, guys?
Welcome. Hey.
Going good.
My name's Ian.
You want to introduce everybody?
No, not really.
Or how about you want or introduce the show? Like, hey.
I don't care about you guys. It's just
Hi, my name is Ron, and fuck the rest of you guys.
Yeah. He was my minions.
What are we calling this podcast?
It's still Shop Talk. It could still be Shop Talk.
The Shop Talk Audio.
Shop Talk Audio?
Works for me.
All right.
Let's do it. Ready to roll? 3, 2.
In 3, 2. Welcome, everybody, to the latest edition of Shop Talk Audio. Yes, the audio version. So you don't have to see our ugly faces again.
Right.
Oh, it means I can take off my shirt.
No, don't.
I'm not wearing pants, so I mean,
clothing optional. It's all good.
No, there's 3 dudes.
Yeah, there's sausage fest. Yeah.
No, the clothing is not an option.
I could tug. I'm just saying.
Yeah, like I said,
Whoops. Is there any kids in the store?
We're definitely gonna get a T-shirt made of that.
Real base, where we don't know if kids are in our store at any given time.
I hope not.
So anyway, let's introduce the gang here. I am Jermon.
Ronnie.
And Ian.
You might know us from a little web series called Shop Talk.
The monthly review show.
Yeah.
This podcast, yeah. I mean, it's what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, essentially, it's a monthly review show. We're good.
Bi-monthly, we'll
pretty much just drop it whenever we feel like doing it, honestly. We'll put it on YouTube when we feel like, hey, it's a Monday.
Do the episode.
You might just get up one morning and say, hey, there it is.
Yes. So what are we doing today on the audio program?
Today we're going to talk about a little current events, if you will. Like just recently in Batman Incorporated number 8, we saw the departure of a well-beloved character, Damian Wayne, the latest Robin. We knew you so well.
Oh, this one hurt. This one hurt right here. Yeah. Sorry, rest in peace, Damian. Or rest in purgatory. Or
pour a little out for him.
Yeah, pour a little out, and screw you, Grant.
Pour a little out for the phone companies. They got gypped. Last time we got to kill a Robin, we got to our 1-900 number.
Well, then again, we do have a lot of social media now.
Twitter got screwed, because Twitter is actually where it'd probably be now. Vote on Twitter. Tweet.
Team Damian.
Team Damian or Team Talia?
Duh.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. So what did you guys think of the story, though? I mean, was it...
Well, I mean, you guys know me.
Yeah.
I don't care for the writer of Incorporated, or his Batman stuff, I should say, periodically. I've not been a fan of Incorporated so much. It's had some good points, a lot of bad points. Obviously, I mean, sour grapes, whatever. I don't like it. I don't like the story. I don't like that she essentially won. She, Talia killed her own child. Or had her own child killed. And, of course, it being Grant Morrison, he gets killed by his own force-grown clone. Who has an arm of fire? Is his arm on fire?
I think he was at some point.
Like every picture, I mean, no, it is like on fire. Like no one has put this arm out.
Well, the whole time they're fighting, you have that firing squad like constantly shooting arrows at Damian and fire flames and all this other stuff. And
I just,
I don't know. I actually like the way he went out, though. I mean, he got the heroic send off. Because, the whole, if you had been reading Batman Inc., the whole thing was, I guess Talia and Leviathan had basically put a hit out on Damian. So he's had to lay low most of the story. And,
but not to get back at Damian. It's to hurt
Bruce.
Batman. And my thing is, I've always loved Talia as she was. I just always liked that fact she was always torn between her dad and the man she loved. Because you never kind of knew what she was going to do. Who would she side with? Or would she side with anybody? And those are those great episodes where she just say, fuck you both.
Well, what better way,
walk away.
you know, what better way to hurt Batman than to
Take his own seed.
Yeah, I mean, you can't. Batman is one of those people. Like Bruce Wayne is so dedicated in his, mission. Killing him isn't necessarily going to stop him. It's not going to hurt him at all. Somebody else is going to be there to,
Yeah.
take up the mantle. I mean, a lot of those stories that really hurt Bruce is when you hurt like one of his extended family, basically.
That's a good point, actually. You gotta go sideways at him. He's not a man who fears death.
Yeah. He has no fear of death. His only fear is failure, normally to his family or his city.
And what's the word? Not living up to his own standard, which is incredibly high. I think Superman's not even touched the standard that Bruce holds with people.
No.
Yeah, I'll give you that. I mean, his death, yeah, it wasn't the disturbing one-sided beat down with a crowbar that Jason had to suffer.
Yeah, I mean, the Bat family was in trouble. He was the only one that could really turn the tide. He went out. It was the Optimus Prime death.
Yeah, one shall stand, and it wasn't Damian. Yeah,
he was the only one who could come in and turn the tide, save the day, and.
Yeah, I mean, as death goes, it was good. We still got 4 issues of Incorporated, so I don't know what they're going to do.
And not only that, I mean, they've established, of course, the other Damian was the clone and everything, so they've already have an out if they,
And then that's the other part of this, that I'm not a big fan of the death, because we just came off of Death of the Family, and the one thing I liked about Death of the Family is no one died. It was the first, real big event where there wasn't that obligatory, someone must go. I think we all assumed that we really didn't think anyone in the family themselves would die. Maybe someone peripheral to the family, like
Alfred or something of that nature.
Yeah, I even thought Alfred actually was the prime candidate, because well, obviously at first it's not going to be Alfred because they've made it so obvious that he's the most in danger. And I was like, well, maybe they're playing against that. It's we think you think that we're not going to do it, so we're going to do it. But I don't know.
And I guess
I'm tired of comic book deaths, I guess. Let me be the jaded fanboy for a second. I'm tired of comic book deaths. Because everyone said the same thing. Oh, he'll be back. And I guarantee, I think he'll be back before Christmas.
If he's not back by...
If he's not sooner.
Yeah. I mean, we haven't even seen the end of the story, so we don't... Technically, we don't even know if he's full-on dead yet. They haven't 100% confirmed it.
And that's what's got me worried. Because... we have an out. We have an out to bring him back by the end of the story. We have an out that'll be plausible, that people will be okay with. We get the mourning period, and then we get Damian back. No harm, no foul, except people are just not really gonna. It's just another cheap death.
Well, it's funny.
But then again, Kern has a bad habit of taking a character away and then doing something that makes it almost impossible to really bring him back in a plausible way.
He's gonna be the next Hush. Come on.
Oh, what might have been.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
You're ruining the magic of Grant Morrison right now. He's been building this all to make the ultimate Hush, the 52 Hush.
Hush hasn't. No,
He's
not
showing
written him out. Like,
yeah, he's kept his mouth. The question I have with the Incorporated is, since it's now obviously firmly entrenched, because there's always this question: is it New 52? Is it not? Because I mean, they're dressed. Batman looks like he's a New 52 character. Yeah. They were referencing stuff in the old continuity, and now with the fact that they've killed Damian and all the books that follow suit, it's obviously a new continuity. How did this whole thing start? Because I didn't read Leviathan Strikes, but that thing centered around Stephanie Brown discovering something, right?
Yeah, at her private school. She went undercover at a private school. Now? As it was basically like a cell for Leviathan, where we're training training assassins and what have you.
So even this story, the starting point of this story has changed, and we don't know how.
Well, that sort of ties into previous conversations on our video cast about editorial problems when dealing with.
Yes.
So I'm wondering if like Morrison.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if Morrison had it's like, look, this is what is about to happen in Batman Inc. or whatever. You probably gonna have to follow suit in the other books or whatever. And
they did. I mean, Tomasi said he knew. I mean, everyone on the Bat book said they knew, which is a good change from what I've heard from the Superman stuff.
Yeah.